All right, back. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of technical difficulties, but everything's all good, and I have returned. Hope you guys are still here. Sorry about that bit of a technical glitch, but yes, back on the program. And you know what? Let me just take the headset off because I don't feel like wearing it anymore. And actually, I never really feel like wearing it, but there we go. Okay, so you guys still with me? You guys still here? How's everything going? Good night. Okay, so, yeah. You guys here right now? Not sure if you guys still with me or not. I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, so, is this working out right now? Are we on? There we go. Okay. Ah, roll call. Okay, yeah, we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about guys. Okay, the show's gonna go on a little longer than I thought. Dave, I thought the XFL got you. I thought it got me too. All right, cool. We're back. Okay, so and back. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. Oh yeah. Hate to sound biased, but I think you would look awesome in one of my shirts. Oh, really? Well, do you mean like? Oh, you don't mean like boyfriend shirts, do you? Well, okay. Anyway, okay. Hit. Send me a message. Send me a message through YouTube. Hey, what's up, Dakota? Send me a John. Send me a message with your shirt. About it. We'll talk. Send me a message about doing something like that. If Oliver Train finds out that I got wearing a repping one of your gears before his, he's gonna have some words. What's up again, Remus? Kelly and Tiffany are the greatest tag team in history. If your head is exploding, you haven't seen it. NXFL or BWF, which is worse? BWF is definitely worse for me because at least football. Like if I had to watch one of the two things, I would rather watch football than bodybuilding. I do not care about bodybuilding at all, and I don't think anybody does. Possibly should. What up, my ninja? Hey, Rocky. Are you who I think you are? Hey, what? Like how girls wear their boyfriend's t-shirts? I'm like, you didn't mean that. They're like, you look good in one of my shirts. I was making a joke. I know you didn't mean that way. At least I assume you didn't mean it that way. WrestleMania 2 versus WrestleMania 4, which was worse? 2, I think, is worse. I mean the tournament. Okay, I like the tournament format, man. I understand it's sloppy, but I thought the last match was good. Who watches bodybuilding? That's my point. Probably. Probably. Why? Who are you? In all fairness, I'm a heel, so screw him. Yeah, okay. Yeah, message. Yeah. Send me a message on this channel about where I could and we'll talk. Okay, Dave, a ninja. Nothing wrong with that. If he's who I think he is, no, because I mean, you guys know him. Tell me who you are, and if you are who I think you are, he might be someone because that could be an inside joke with somebody. But thank you for maintaining woke, Arthur. What happened? My phone. I wasn't prepared to go on with my phone. I was supposed to go in through here, but unforeseen circumstances, this room was occupied, so I had to go on my phone in the other room. But now this room is no longer occupied, so I'm back. 27 or 29, which is better? 29. Other than New Japan, what would you say about Noah? Pro Wrestling Noah's fine. Other than New Japan, what would you say about what do you mean other? I'm not 100% sure I understand the question. I call everyone ninja. Okay, then you're not who I think you are, and there you go. Well, finals was the only good match at WrestleMania. Yeah, the others forget it. But I like the tournament format. Dave's got a stalker. I do? Dave Grohl. Well, Dave Grohl, I'm sure, has a stalker. Not that I wish that upon him, but he's Dave Grohl, big Nirvana guy. Kent Jones, yeah. Okay. I want to know how many people I lose. 9 thumbs up! Thank you. Yes. I was taking shots at the guy who was. Ah. Yeah, I'm kind of lost right now. I'm not going to lie. Kind of confused. Oh, might as well plug this. You guys know about my other channel, Dave Knows Comics? I've started doing this thing where I'm giving daily news comic book news stuff. So if you like comic books, check out Dave Knows Comics for some daily news. Got one story that already came out today where I talked to. Got 2 stories out today, and I don't remember which one I put out in it. It's kind of a blur right now. I was playing a lot of Life is Strange, so real world now is confusing me. Ric Flair was better than he had a match against Triple H. Man, you and the Ric Flair thing, Andy. Who hidden? I forgot which wrestler. I forgot which wrestle. I don't. Screen so. I forgot which WrestleMania it was. Tag Team Palooza, the only singles match. Oh yeah. Oh man. I think it was 2000. I think you're talking about 2000, where everything was a triple threat or a tag team match. I'm pretty sure that's the one you're talking about. Highways for DiBiase should have gone WrestleMania as the champ after buying. Maybe not after buying it. I mean, the thing about, from a storyline perspective, if you can buy it, that does set an awful precedence for it. But I kind of wouldn't mind it if DiBiase won it. Hey, buddy. Hey, Train. Hey, Train. Is John still here? If John's still here, you and Train, you guys need to talk. And Train, by the way, Oliver, what's up, buddy? Train, are you a heel or are you a face? I'm curious to know. Which is worse, XFL or the Invasion angle? The Invasion angle, because it had so much more potential. And I care more about that. Is there anything Dave doesn't know? Yeah, there's plenty. Do you think it's true that Vince and HBK were in a relationship? I don't know, but it explains a lot. It explains a lot to me. It really does. I'm not into comics, so I'll stick to Dave Knows Wrestling. Hey, no problem there. Thank you for support. Thank you for supporting Dave Knows Wrestling. Thank you for being Sterling leaving Marvel. Sterling, yeah. Jim Sterling leaving Marvel. Yeah, I was surprised by that. When your creation's rocket hot right now, you created Thanos and he's coming out in the movies, and there you go. Comics and wrestling. If you only talk about bad movies, you cover all my favorite things. I mean, across comic books and wrestling, you get to cover a lot of bad movies. No, I don't get to cover all of the bad movies, but cover a lot of ground. That does cover a lot of them, though. I'm eating a Happy Meal while watching. Man, Happy Meals. That brings me way back. Dave, Rob, Liefeld, and Vince have the same taste in characters. Yes, bad proportion designs and disproportionate people. Yeah, that's a pretty good comparison. I don't see anything worse than the one that was my point. Hey, Dave, how's the holidays? Hasn't started yet for me, but I made a lot of cookies, and that military diet that I was trying is getting underdone. I'm a Train. I can't be a face or a heel since I don't have. Fair point. All right, John, Train, I think you guys need to talk. Just throw that out. What's your opinion on the Montreal Screwjob, good sir? I've had so many videos about that. I'm totally against it. I have a 16-minute long video why I tell everyone why it's wrong. I have one of the launch videos for this channel was what if it never happened, and I also have another one where I talk about what if it was a warning. So I have definitely gone on that subject a lot. But just long and short of it is I am against it. Wait, did you knock Deadpool? I did not knock Deadpool. He's behind you. Yeah. Kane for Universal Champ. Really, man, very big. I mean, Kane's definitely a guy who's never got his due. What is the best WrestleMania match? Whoa. That's a big question. Joining forces to talk. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not against HBK and Vince Love. Yeah, no, if that's what they did, fine. I'm against the idea of you using it to perpetuate your career, though. I'm against you sleeping your way to the top. Triple H. So it has nothing to do with any other factors. I'm just against you slipping your way to the top. Triple H. I wouldn't be surprised if Triple H, if Shawn Michaels said, that will get his career forward, or decide to butter up to Vince, and Triple H goes, I'll go for Stephanie, and Shawn Michaels is like, okay, because I mean, I don't know what, like we were saying in the earlier, people have different tastes, but as far as I'm concerned, I think Stephanie is more attractive as a female than Vince McMahon is attractive as a man. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe men who like men find Vince McMahon very attractive. I just don't see why you would. Bret Hart was in The Simpsons. Yeah, he was. And I somehow didn't bring that up in the Monday Night Raw, the animated episode of the Monday Night Raw, which I toiled over, and it's like the episode that no one cares about of that show. What do you think Bret would have done if he got concussed? If he didn't get concussed by Goldberg? I think he would have retired. I think he would have retired by the following year, and I do wonder myself. It's very interesting. What if Shawn went for Shane instead? Yeah, I mean that makes more sense. Hey, Dave. Hey, Steven. But as we know, Shane doesn't have a lot of pull in this company since Vince never listens to Shane and doesn't really seem to care about Shane all that much. The most I've heard of Vince caring about Shane was when Kurt Angle chucked him through the glass at King of the Ring, where he threatened to kill or fire Kurt Angle over it. That was like the most I've heard Vince caring about Shane. I personally heard Vince would have gone to TNA to mess with Vince. Ha! If by some miracle of science you could bring back one wrestler who's passed on for one more big match, would it be? Now, I've asked this question before, and I said on a technical standpoint, were we talking about? Like, if I could undo a wrestler death, I would undo Chris Benoit's, because then I would also undo, the whole incident, because I would, bring his, whole family back and, get him checked out or whatever. So, like, Chris Benoit, and plus, his legacy wouldn't be tarnished, and, we could have avoided the tragedy. So, like, if I could undo one wrestler death, yeah, Chris Benoit and the whole circumstance around it, the studio where I always stream from, Andy, that's kind of a big one, just because, there's a lot of reasons behind it. And no problem putting his lips in. Tootin' Vince. Yeah, oh yeah, but neither did Steven, neither did Regal. Yes, that is true, man. Bear Pig, he is. He is yeah, that's fair. What's your opinion on McMahon DX feud in 2006? Awful, but I'm not supposed to like that. I have a very hard time liking things that are Shawn Michaels related. So, if it involves Shawn Michaels and DX and you ask me what's your thoughts on it, the answers are 9 times out of 10 I'm going to say it was terrible. I didn't like it. If Stephanie or Vince were my choices, I'd rather prefer date Mandy from Absolution. Well, yeah, but that just might be me. No, if I have Vince, Stephanie, or Mandy, yes, it's Mandy. I hate Stephanie McMahon. So, anybody who's not one of those two people. I gotta watch match WrestleMania for today. Yeah, true. Do we have to watch? Oh, here's a question. So yeah, what do you guys think? Best WrestleMania match of all time? Andy's question. What's the best WrestleMania match to watch? Gorgeous George, because I will want him in a triple threat with the Nature Boy Buddy Rogers and Dan Severn. Dan Severn. Why not Nature Boy? Both Nature Boys. Okay, so and also let me. So, best WrestleMania match. I'm really trying to think of the best WrestleMania match. That is not an easy. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret Hart, WrestleMania 13 off the top of my head, would probably be my favorite, but I warn you right now, it's a little graphic, so you might not be old enough to watch that, so maybe I shouldn't have said that. I realized that as I was saying it. Do you think Benoit actually killed his family, then himself? Because some people say it was Kevin Sullivan. Personally, I think Benoit did too. It's like, I understand the conspiracy theory and all that. I get it, but no, I think it's the most obvious answer. If Vince or Stephanie were my options, I'd shove scissors up my nostrils and kill myself. There you go, WrestleMania 30. Hated WrestleMania 30, just because of the Undertaker. What do you think about Shawn ducking Bret WrestleMania 13? Not surprised. I can't stand him. I think he's a terrible person. Mine was Benoit versus... the WrestleMania 20 match. I understand people liking it. Don't get me wrong. It was my favorite. Taker versus Shawn. All right, Remus. Okay. Did anyone know? I'm missing it. If time travel was a possibility, you would pick between two options. Would you rather work for WWF in 1995 or WCW in 2000? WWF 1995. I mean, not only did the company sustain, but, Bret Hart was there. Razor Ramon, that was, I'm way more fond of that era. WCW 2000, I understand, I easily 1995 WWF. But Daniel Bryan saves it. The Undertaker thing, man. Undertaker thing, man. The Undertaker thing. Like I'm still hurting over that. The Undertaker thing. I mean, I hear you on the deep bry, but Undertaker thing. The Dig Nikki Bella. Well, yeah. Okay. Harry Flynn. Hey, Harry Flynn, by the way. And thank you for all the thumbs up, guys. Do you think Sarah Logan looks like a Gator redneck version? I didn't until you mentioned it. Now I got to think about it. Andre versus Censored. I personally think it's NWA and IWGP belt. Yeah, so, but also onto the idea of, if it's not Benoit, who can I bring back to see one more time? Oh, if Daniel leaves, do you think he'll go to New Japan? I think he'll go to Ring of Honor, actually. Clearly, we need British Bulldog, especially because I don't think he'll go to New Japan because he's just had a kid. You know, he'd probably want to stay localized in America unless he brings his whole family to Japan. Clearly, we need British Bulldog versus Undertaker for British Bulldog to break the streak. Not that last part, but and Taker and Bulldog did wrestle from a lot of people, if I remember correctly. Because he knew he would have turned. Nathan, you are a man. You are a man, Nathan. I like it. Favorite belt design? Golden. All belts. The Intercontinental title. Main title belt. The gold. The Gold Eagle. Daniel Bryan versus Nick. That was for the NWE title. Ric Flair defeated Eddie Guerrero in WCW and WWE. Huh. Interesting tidbit. What's your favorite independent federation company that's not Ring of Honor, TNA, or New Japan? Wow, you can. I would not have said TNA. Favorite independent that's not PWG. Would you ever find TNA revival with Corgan? No, I haven't been. I'm still waiting on that one. I'm still tentative on it. Actually, we need John and me versus Albert in a 10th. Albert would sign up for it too. That's how crazy he is. But yeah, so anyway, I don't know if you guys have been talking about it since I'm kind of slow on it, but on the chat. But talking about since John is a wrestler, wouldn't mind representing a know-it-all wrestler with a shirt in one of my episodes. So Train, you're a long time man here too, and you're a wrestler too. Wouldn't mind talking about that for you as well, so I think you guys should message me on how I could acquire a shirt from you guys. A-Train versus Mr. T. A-Team. I don't know. Mr. T has been in wrestling before, and it didn't really bode well. Bulldog would have made a better Undertaker WrestleMania 11 opponent than King Kong Bundy. Yes, that is true. Where do you think Jinder will go after his feud to AJ? TNA? I don't know what they're going to do with him. I honestly don't care. I'm just glad it's over. Excalibur, one of the founders of PWG, is, to me, a great commentator. What do you think about his commentating skills? I think they're good. No, I think they're pretty good. Although, I mean, for me, commentary is one of those things that it's hard for me to be blown away by. So, like, I'm kind of a pain when it comes to commentary. Tensai versus Albert. Yuck. I mean, I know that can't happen unless they figure out cloning, but still. Ugh. Oh, not a Matt Bloom fan. What about Jinder Mahal doing an Impact Zone? CW should have been big. Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't bigger than it was. Rob Black. XPW was awesome. What was your reaction when Undertaker lost streak? I was very angry and depressed, and very. It was not good. It was not good, Andy. It was not good at all. It was a full-blown meltdown. Do you think WWE ECW could succeed if it wasn't on Sci-Fi and it wasn't with Raw? I have a video about that exact topic, Noah. Back to the jobber or an air roll. Yeah, hopefully. Would you watch the XFL? No. But I'm not a football guy. Your thoughts on Heyman's shoot on the network in 2000? I liked it. But I'm kind of a Heyman mark, so. And I understood his frustrations because they didn't back him up as they should, and they just kind of dogged him out. And then they picked up WWE. That ain't cool. Maybe March. What does maybe March mean? I missed it. Had some great characters. Pogo the Clown. Pogo the Clown! I gave Pogo the Clown a shout-out in a Monday Night Wrong in the Halloween episode. Favorite ECW superstar? Rob Van Dam. Better watch it after the stream. Would you win in a WrestleMania Dream match? Kevin Owens or CM Punk? CM Punk, that's who I'd pick. Raw Critic, who is your favorite Marty Jannetty guy in the tag team? Have to be Christian or Kazarian. Christian! No, I'll go with Christian. The term is so harsh, though, because for me, being a Marty Jannetty means you're a guy who does all the real work and is the real talent, while the other idiot gets all the credit. What was your reaction? Undertaker lost Roman Reigns. I was so done by then. Like the Undertaker, since the streak ended, it hasn't been the Undertaker to me. I don't care. Like, I was at the show where he tapped out, even though the ref didn't see it. He tapped to Brock Lesnar. I didn't care. Like, the Undertaker hasn't been the Undertaker to me since the streak ended. And it's not just for kayfabe reasons about billing. For me, the biggest thing was, I know that the reports are Undertaker doesn't care about the streak and he just does what he said. But the thing is, it's his streak, and he earned a status where if he said he didn't want to do it, he didn't have to. And the reality is, for us fans, we cared about it. So if he didn't care about the streak, that's one thing. But how about for us? And to see the fact that you clearly don't care what we want, okay. You know, Vince and all you guys clearly didn't care. All right. Fine. You don't care what we want, then I have a hard time caring about that. And I'm not saying I hate The Undertaker. I'm not saying I'm mad at him or anything. It's just, it was a hard, but I just didn't care because, you know, Undertaker hasn't been the Undertaker to me since then. So that guy's career, CM Punk was Undertaker's last match in my head. I think a lot of fans felt the same way. All right. I'm glad to see I'm not alone on that. Perfect Man Bear Piggy. I miss awesome superstars with a lot of cool outfits, badass characters, and insane personalities like Dukes and Dumpster Josie, Henry and Peter. Oh, God. Phineas O. Godwin, sir. The Giant Gonzalez and Batchenberger. Phineas, not Peter Godwin. And it's not O. Godwin. It was Phineas I. Godwin. Because it spells pig. It was Henry O. Godwin. Because it spells hog. Would have worked in today's society? I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. Let's talk about brass rings. Oh, man. Oh, brass rings. Do you feel Cesaro's being held down? Yes, he is being held down. Or where he deserves to be. Yes, completely held down. Do you think the reason why Brock Lesnar beat Taker at Mania is because Brock is Vince... Yeah, because I think it's part of it. But the thing is, they've offered people to beat. Now, allegedly, they've offered other wrestlers a chance to end the streak too, like Randy Orton, Mark Henry, or whoever. I'm pretty sure it's Randy Orton. I'm not sure about Mark Henry, but they've offered other wrestlers, and they've all turned it down. They've all said no. Brock was just the first one to say yes because Brock is that egotistical, and you know. As the story goes, Brock was supposed to start being a jobber, supposed to job out to The Undertaker after he returned to the Deadman character at WrestleMania 20, and he didn't want to do that, and it was part of the reasons why he left at WrestleMania 20. And so I think it's like be a baby, you know, they criticize CM Punk for taking his ball and go home, but Brock Lesnar can do it, and then you give him and you let him take down the streak when he didn't want to job to The Undertaker. It's like you just gave the baby, you just went above and beyond and gave the baby his bottle, and then some. 10 years later, which I think is ridiculous. Hi, Dave. Can you do a career what if on Bad News Brown? It's an interesting topic. Jermaine Slaughter. They say no because they respect The Undertaker. Exactly, and that's the thing. I don't think Brock has a lot of respect. No one remembers the guys who broke the streaks. I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, no, actually, you got a point there. I feel like Rob. Okay, so let's move. Okay, so I'm about to start to wrap this up, but I definitely want to do the real fake or fake real for this week. When we look at now it's going to be a difficult one for me because I know I did this last week too, but I kind of want to go. It's less story based and more actuality based. Who's your favorite underdog in wrestling history? Good question. Little Spike Dudley? Maybe Barry Horowitz? Not sure. Imagine Mark Henry broke. That would have been terrible, by the way. Who will win? Miro Okada. You, buddy, because you are a know-it-all. AMR Styles. All right, so Stephanie McMahon making the announcement of the Women's Revolution and kind of making it all about her, you know? Talking about her in the Women's Revolution instead of focusing on the women in the ring. And also, these women in the ring who just seemingly we're like, you know, they hate each other, but then they're all happy for their sisterhood. Now, part of that is, as they say, was because it was a shoot and they didn't know. So their reactions were generally happy, but using genuine reactions that can counteract kayfabe storyline can be difficult. So the announcement of the Women's Revolution, the Women's Royal Rumble, I'm not asking about the Women's Royal Rumble announcement itself, but I'm asking about the reactions, Stephanie putting herself in the driver's seat. How do you guys feel about it? Was it real fake, as in it came across very phony, or is it fake real, where you bought this as genuine and you bought this as a calming effect that all these women could join together and be cool with? So what are your thoughts? You weigh in. Real fake, as in it's real phony, or fake real, as in you bought it as kayfabe. The first to 5 votes wins. Vote now was Stephanie McMahon's announcement of the female women's Royal Rumble. Real fake or fake real? I think Emma could have been done wrestling soon. Yeah. First to 5 votes wins. Stephanie annoys me too. AMR. Started by her. I mean, come on. I agree. It's not started by her. None of the women even knew about it before. Yeah, so Women's Revolution announcement. Real fake or fake real? Yeah, I'm with you, Train. Rap fake. I think you mean real fake. Okay, 1 real fake, 2 real fake, 3 real fake. Okay, first to 5 wins. Real fake? Real fake. She is a spotlight hugger. She needs to go away like Jeff Jarrett. 5. Oh, all right. In the count, and now we have a unanimous voting for real fake. Nobody thought it was fake real. Okay, good. You guys are my kind of people. That's right. That's why you guys are know-it-alls, and someone comes back with a thumbs down. Okay, but thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for the thumbs up. You guys are good. Count around that. And so the verdict is real fake, Stephanie McMahon, and no good for the women's announcement. And I agree. I thought it was sloppily done. And I have no problem with genuine reactions and shooting a little bit. But why about that? Especially when it was interjected when they were all just feuding with each other. It made no sense and kind of derailed that momentum and exposed the business in a small way. And I'm not the biggest exposing the business complaining kind of guy. I just thought it was illogical. It didn't make a lot of sense. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy your holiday, guys. And Monday Night Wrong is coming out on Christmas Day, the next episode. I don't know who keeps disliking it. It's driving me crazy. Oh, someone undid it. Okay, thank you. Thank you for this, Dave. Hey, thank you, Rocky. It was fun. I'm glad, and I hope you guys can be around for future episodes, too. Linda McMahon should have done the analysis. Man, that would have been awesome. But I think she's working in the White House, so she can't. Last Raw was so bad. Yeah. It's not even the reaction that it was an insult. Yes. No, there's plenty about it that was a Merry Christmas to you, Arthur. And Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy holidays to all of you. And I keep doing the too sweet sign. Enjoy your holiday. Everybody enjoy your holiday. But yes. Hey, happy birthday, Raw Critic. Happy birthday to the Raw Critic. Dave Knows Wrestling Know-It-All. Thank you so much for being here. And everybody give a big happy birthday wishes to the Raw Critic. And all of you, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and just enjoy yourselves in general, and I'll see you on the flip side. And the thumbs down is back. Anyway, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up, counteracting that 1 thumbs down. Thank you so much. And as always, this has been Dave Knows.